10 best places to visit in New York State travel video. This is the video that we are gonna react to in this video. Recently with Mamdani's rise as a mayor, I've seen so many videos of him. It was all over the internet, but the New York I saw, I think it could be different from this. I don't know if New York State and New York City is the same. I don't know anything about America. So let's just start. I'm an Asian, by the way.
A delightfully diverse place, New York State is much more than just the bright lights, entertainment, and world-class museums of the Big Apple. Exploring the
New
city
York
that
State.
never sleeps is a must, but visitors that venture further afield
This
will
is
come
also
across
in New
wonderful
York.
wineries and natural attractions, gorgeous lakes, charming college towns upstate, and even world-famous waterfalls beckon outside of the famous metropolis. Here's a
Wow,
look
okay.
at the best
Oh
places to
shit,
visit
this is
in
from New
York
York.
State.
Don't tell me that. This was the famous wallpaper. I think it was the wallpaper in Windows 8, Windows 7, but this was actually famous. I think it's the same. The lighthouse wallpaper.
Here's a look at the best places to visit in New York State.
So New York City is actually a part of New York State. I didn't know. Okay. Don't tell me all
Number
those
10.
real states are also in New York. I
Buffalo.
always thought New York was high
On the edge
buildings.
of Lake Erie, Buffalo is the second biggest
Buffalo,
city
okay.
in the state. It's a city that offers great food, a busy live sports schedule, and a revitalized waterfront that has become the center of local life. For travelers, Buffalo doesn't have to be a short stop on the way to Niagara Falls. Take your time
Oh, so that was
exploring a
Niagara
lively
Falls?
downtown, home to delicious chicken wings, a burgeoning craft beer scene, and wonderful architecture.
Yeah,
Later,
that
join
looked
locals for the
absolutely
iconic
beautiful.
tailgate at a Buffalo Bills game, or watch the Sabres carve up the ice in the National Hockey League.
So I think in the hockey league, Buffalo is. I think I have heard the name Buffalo. Like not exactly the Buffalo, but in hockey, I think so. Buffalo Zoo. Don't tell me you find all the buffaloes. I'm joking, guys. Don't take it seriously if you are from Buffalo. But that's a weird name of the city. Why do they call them Buffalo, to be honest? Wow, look at that. I think that's a stadium. What stadium is that? Is that a baseball stadium? Look at this.
Number 9.
That was a great architecture.
Lake Placid. Tucked away amidst the Adirondack Mountains, the year-round resort town of Lake Placid has long been a popular place to visit.
Wow,
And it is
that's so
easy to see
beautiful.
why. As well as its stupendous scenery, it boasts a host of outdoor activities and even hosted the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympics.
Wow,
While
so
synonymous
people
with
also
snow
live in this
sports
place?
because of its proximity to the mountains. The
Wow,
town
I thought it
also
was
has
some kind of
great
a
hiking
natural,
and mountain biking to enjoy in the summer months.
Okay, so
In
people
addition,
are
its
actually living
nearby
here.
lakes
That
and
is so cool.
waterways offer splendid swimming and kayaking, with ice skating to be had when their water freezes over in the winter.
Damn, I want to go kayaking at this place. If I ever visit this place, Lake Placid, I believe, I would definitely do the kayaking there. Look at this place. I would love to stay here, to be honest. What is this though? Don't tell me that's like a water tank or something. What is that? Is that a hiking place? Hiking trail? Nice view, guys, nice view. So it's kind of like a hiking, natural, outdoorsy place.
Number 8. Letchworth State Park.
Okay, let's
Known
work.
for its
South Park.
delightful waterfalls
State
and
Park, sorry.
dramatic cliffs, the Letchworth State Park has outstanding outdoor activities for nature lovers to enjoy.
Wow, okay.
Centered around the Genesee River's gorge, you can find verdant woods, scenic viewpoints, and over 50 waterfalls.
Stunning
As its
view.
walls are so steep and reach 550 feet in places, it is often called the Grand Canyon of the East. Particularly impressive are its 3 largest upper, middle, and lower falls, which make for some fabulous views and photos.
It looks so
Thanks to the
small
umpteen
from
activities
here. I don't
and
know.
spellbinding scenery, it is routinely
Can you go
ranked
down
among
there,
the best
like, on the
state
side?
parks in the country.
Oh, okay. I know it's quite big though. The height.
Number 7. The Catskills.
Catskills, okay.
Home to stunning landscapes, the Catskills are another very popular place to explore. Within an hour's drive of New York City, you can find yourself among the rugged mountain ranges' wild and rural places. Due to the serene and secluded nature, many people come
Damn,
to
how
hike,
is the
but
how is the landscape so different? Like just within an hour you reach to a place like this from that concrete buildings from that city. Holy shit. I think okay, so maybe in the past New York was like this, the New York City was like this,
hike
and people
camp
started
amidst
building all
its
the
vast
buildings.
forests
I don't
and
know.
valleys. Outstanding winter sports and wildlife watching can also be had,
Damn.
while its rivers and lakes lend
These
themselves
these
perfectly
places are
to
like
fishing
really,
and rafting.
the place
Woodstock
where
might
I
be the
wanna
most
be
famous
in the
town in the
future.
Catskills due to the iconic music festival of the same name.
Okay. Catskills. So people are actually living here.
Number 6. Watkins Glen State Park. Located in the Finger Lakes region at the southern end of Seneca Lake is Watkins Glen State Park. If you want to get outdoors and experience some phenomenal views, then this is the perfect destination. A narrow
Wow.
gorge cuts
Look
through the
at
park,
that.
creating amazing vistas from the trails on the rim. In a 1.5-mile stretch, you'll pass 19 different waterfalls. In the summer,
19
there are
different
outdoor swimming
waterfalls?
opportunities, and tour
Wow.
fishing is also a popular pastime. Backcountry camping is available, but many visitors prefer to relax at a local inn after a day of hiking and sightseeing outdoors.
Look at that. So it's more like a hiking place where you hike and camp. Dang, look at that waterfall. Wow.
Number 5. Hudson River Valley.
I've heard this name though.
As the name suggests, the Hudson River Valley extends along the Hudson River all the way from Troy and Albany in the north down to Westchester, just north of New York City. Much of this area is agricultural,
Is that the Hudson
boasting
River?
rural views and a bucolic landscape. Organic farms, local wineries, and artisan cheesemakers abound.
Look at that
And
place. Oh,
farmers
wow.
markets are a staple.
I would
throughout
love
the
to
region.
drive in that
Lots
place.
of New York City
You
chefs
know.
are opting to head to the Hudson River Valley to open farm-to-table eateries. So you won't have to go far to find a great restaurant in stunning rural surroundings.
Wow, okay. Look at that view. Oh my god. I definitely want to go here. I definitely want to experience that train. I would definitely want to go this place. Oh my god, please guys. Have you guys, you Americans, visited all these places? People who are from New York, have you guys visited these places? I would love to go there every weekend if I was from America. Look at that guy
Number 4.
kayaking. Oh my god, I'm
Fire
just jealous
Island.
right now. Okay, Fire
A
Island.
long, thin strip of land, the scenic, serene, and sandy Fire Island runs parallel to the south shore of Long Island. While much is protected as
Is
part
that
of its national
oceans
seashore,
on the both
seasonal
sides?
resort communities are strung out along the barrier island. As most of its activities and hotels shut in winter, most people head to the island during the sunny summer months. Then you can sunbathe, swim, and sail at its protected beaches, or
Wow.
surf on the rougher Atlantic side. The former whaling
You know,
base
it's
has
so
some
different, the
interesting historic
landscape.
sites and impressive nature spots
Previously,
to
it was
see.
like a
These
river, and
include the
Hudson
fantastic
was too
old
different
Fire
from this
Island
place. Look at this
Lighthouse
place.
and atmospheric
And
sunken
suddenly, everything is
forest.
changing. Oh, this is also a lighthouse. I would love to go boating here. Is that
Number
a sea?
3.
What sea is that? What is that? Is that a
Thousand
North
Islands.
Atlantic Ocean? I don't think so.
Close to the Canadian border is Thousand Islands, a scenic spot created where the St. Lawrence River meets Lake Ontario. This collection of islands is known as a place where the rich and famous
Wow, is that a
vacation,
different
but it
island?
is
Like
an
all those
accessible
were
spot for all
are
types of
different
travelers.
islands?
You can see how the 1% live with a tour of Bolt Castle, a stunning castle located in Alexandria
Damn,
Bay.
look at that
Make
castle.
time for a
Look
boat
at that
tour
castle.
that winds
Wow.
along the river and allows you to see some of the amazing mansions overlooking the
What
water.
the hell? Who lives in that castle? Rich people? I think so, because look at that. How do you get to that place? Through a boat? How do you live at this place? You gotta buy yourself a boat first.
Number 2. Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. Okay, I've heard this.
Lying on the border between Canada
That is the
and
only
USA,
place I've
Niagara
heard.
Falls is one of the most famous and recognizable waterfalls on Earth, consisting of American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, and Horseshoe Falls.
That is so
Its
big.
endless wall of
This is
gushing
a
water
Niagara waterfalls,
seemingly
the biggest
stretches on
waterfalls
forever.
of
While
the
the
world.
various observation decks around the falls offer up fantastic views and panoramas, you
Dang.
really need to take a boat trip below them to fully grasp just how large and powerful they are.
Wow, look
Niagara
at that
Falls
rainbow.
never fails to astound, and every year millions of people come to see its staggering size and beauty.
Holy shit, look at that. Look at the water. Look at the color of the water. Guys, is it really blue? Because I see all the blue. Like, if you have ever, if you ever went to the Niagara Falls, just tell me, okay? If it's blue or not. Or if you have already gone there, just let me know. Does it look so blue? I just want to go that place. I just want to see the color of the water if it's really that blue. Okay, so I don't think it's blue, but I can see the blue nature. Okay, so you can also sit at the top and also view it from the bottom, from the boat, from the ship. Interesting.
Number 1.
Okay, I want to see
New
the
York City.
This I know
The
this.
jewel in the crown of the USA when it
I know
comes to
this.
urban areas, New York is a mega city that is absolutely packed full of iconic places, areas, and buildings. In fact, sometimes it feels like you're walking through familiar territory, thanks to how often the city features in Hollywood films.
Yeah.
There's Central Park, the Empire State Building, Grand Central Station, Times Square, even the 5
Oh,
boroughs
Times
that
Square,
make up
the
NYC are
famous
famous. Then
Times
there's
Square.
the culture. Koreatown, multiple
Look
Chinatowns,
at the
the
night
remnants
view.
of Little Italy, and
It's in
communities
New
from
York
Jewish
City,
to
okay.
African American make New
There
York
was this
a
song,
true
right?
world city,
New York
made
City.
rich by the people who flocked here from all over the world.
New York. One. That's the Statue of Liberty. I know New York City. I mean, I have never been to that place, but I know it's kind of a place of the concrete buildings and place where you don't have time for anything else. But seeing this, okay, I think I'm changing my perspective. People are quite free there. Look at Times Square. I want to be featured in that Times Square, guys. Just put my face there. I don't know if uh New York City is that place where every celebrity's name is on the pathway where you walk. I think it's in New York City. I am feeling like it's in New York City. Alright guys, that was an awesome video. So I think I learned a lot of things about New York. Firstly, I didn't know, okay, New York was a state, not just a city. So I think it is kind of fun. And I thought Niagara Falls was not in New York City, not in New York State, but it is actually in New York State. So I think New York State is actually filled with a lot of places and not a lot of landscapes. I think it's connected to the North Atlantic Ocean as well, so very vast, different geography, and I actually love that. I would definitely want to go to that Hudson Valley and maybe live there and not in New York City. I mean, it has a lot to offer, but I always like the peaceful things, so I think, okay, there are a lot of places in New York State that I would love to go and visit. But if anything is missed here, do let me know in the comments. And what's New York State actually like? What do you guys visit in every weekend? Where do you go? And yeah, just let me know. I might be coming to New York in the future. Who knows, right? But I would love to know more about New York, more about New York State. And New York City got famous, was already famous, but Mamdani is also famous. And I feel happy for New York City people, choosing him as a mayor. I don't know what he has done, what he might do, but I don't want to get into that politics. But interesting thing to see from the New York State. Too different from what I thought before. I thought it was the concrete buildings only, but it's too different. So I would love to see you guys in the next one. For now, bye.